Rwanda. So summit yarigamije ku banyarwanda mu kuzana nk'urugero nka artificial intelligence, ubumenyi mpimbano, ikora muri systeme yo koroshya ubuzima, igamije kuzana ikoranabuhanga ku banyarwanda.
Amazina yanjye ni Nkuba Junior.
Rumwe mu bitabiriye ino summit ya Smart World Education, ese iyi summit wamenye amakuru yayo gute?
Iyi summit nayimenye kubera nari muri Africa Blockchain Festival, niho nahuriye n'abari kuyorganizinga, so nagiriye amahirwe yo kuba invited and then nyizamo gutya.
Mu buzima busanzwe nsanze nkoresha AI, and aho namenyeye iby'iyi nama, aba organizers bayo ni inshuti zanjye, twahuriye muri summit yabereye muri convention center, nyuma tuza kugirana umubano bituma bambwira iby'iyi nama, niyo mpamvu naje kuyizamo.
But as you see, they haven't got any idea about it. The people haven't got any idea about it. They have an idea and a plan because they heard about it. But for real, companies coming and telling them only to pay money. But then everyone needs a master plan.
Educate or to go to book trainings with men because they are afraid to ask questions or they might not have the background, So I think it's very, very important.
Waba ufite inzozi zo kwinjira mu mwuga wo gufata no gutunganya amafoto n'amashusho? Inyarwanda Limited ibinyujije mu ishami ryayo Inyarwanda Art Studio yishimiye kumenyesha abifuza kwiga multimedia, bivuga videography, photography ndetse na graphic design, ko yabateguriye amasomo y'amezi 6 abahesha certificate yemewe n'ikigo cy'igihugu gishinzwe ubumenyi ngiro Rwanda TVET Board RTB. Kwiyandikisha bizatangira tariki 3 Ukwakira 2025. Amasomo agabanijemo ibyiciro bibiri: amezi 3 ya theory na pratique n'andi mezi 3 ya stage cyangwa internship na project based learning. Ibisabwa bisange ku rubuga artstudio.inyarwanda.com cyangwa uduhamagare kuri 0735 849 460. Wanatwandikira email kuri art@inyarwanda.com. Wanadusura aho dukorera mu igorofa ya 2 y'inyubako La Bonne Adresse. Murakaza neza.
Rumwe mu bari barimo barategura iyi summit ndetse banagize uruhare mu gutanga ubumenyi cyangwa se mu kwigisha bamwe mu bari bitabiriye iyi summit. Ese iyi summit ya AI, blockchain na Bitcoin niki yarigamije kugira ngo igeze ku banyarwanda cyangwa se abari bitabiriye iyi summit?
Murakoze cyane. Amazina yanjye nitwa Ismael Mugisha and the founder and CEO of Prime Rwanda Experience, ndetse nkaba ndi nanone founder and CEO wa Cornerstone Foundation. So nkuko mbajije ni ikibazo cyiza, iyi summit yarigamije iki ku banyarwanda? So summit yarigamije ku banyarwanda mu kuzana nk'urugero nka artificial intelligence, ubumenyi mpimbano, ikora muri systeme yo koroshya ubuzima, igamije kuzana ikoranabuhanga ku banyarwanda. Blockchain, murabizi ko blockchain ababizi akenshi blockchain ikora mu kumenya ingano, mu kumenya byinjira ibisohoka, imigenzereze tuyikoresha muri mining, gushaka kuba ikoresha muri company. So nigenzura n'imibare, ni ibintu bijyanye n'igenzura ry'ingengo y'imari kuri company, ibyinjira n'ibisohoka nk'uko nari mbivuze. And then Bitcoin ni uburyo ki ushobora gukoresha transaction of the money mu buryo bumwe, myishyurire mu buryo ki bwo gutambutsa amafaranga ukoresheje Bitcoin. Birimo inyungu ku bakoresha Bitcoin mu buryo bumwe. Ndashaka bamwe babizi bagira notion ku bijyanye na knowledge. So byose bya biri bifite ko fondation igamije ku ikoranabuhanga n'iterambere ku banyarwanda, kuko isi tuganamo ni isi ikoranabuhanga. Murakoze.
Hanyuma uyu munsi hari abanyarwanda benshi bari bitabiriye iyi summit. ese mwagiye guhitamo mugendeye kuki abagomba kwitabira iyi summit kuyitabira bisaba iki ese ibaye no munsi gusa isirangira n'icyo watubwira?
Murakoze cyane, icyo nacyo ni ikibazo cyiza. Iyi summit yateguwe na Smart World Education. Smart World Education bakorera muri America, ariko foundation yabo niyo muri Germany, bakorera muri Amerika, muri Afrika bakoreye muri Nigeria, so iki cyari igihugu cya kabiri, no mu Buhinde, cyari igihugu cya kabiri muri Afrika. So hano bakorera no mu Buhinde and then n'ibindi bihugu bigiye bitandukanye. So ni Smart World Education ubumenyi buri clear bijyanye akenshi buri according ku ikoranabuhanga. So Smart World Education ni ikintu cyiza yaduteganyiriza nk'Abanyarwanda. Ni inyigisho z'ikoranabuhanga cyane cyane AI, blockchain and Bitcoin. Umva ni inyigisho ndende, si inyigisho ntoya twahita turangiza umunsi umwe. So Professor George Mort ari buze arabisobanura, aho avuga ko izi trainings zizakomeza online kuko tuzaba dufite igihagararo cy'abantu twatangiranye uyu munsi, ndetse n'abandi n'abajoyininze kuri online guturuka muri Amerika, Canada, twababonye bose. So ubwo ngubwo rero inyigisho zizakomeza online, dukomeza dutanga ubwo bumenyi. Tuzaprovidinga ibizemeza ko abantu bize, hanyuma umwaka utaha tuzagaruka mu mwaka utaha tuzagaruka ku traininga abazatraininga abandi noneho nibwo tuzamenya n'intego n'ibindi na vision dufite nyuma y'ibyo byose. So abari hejuru yacu, abakuru bacu nibo bazatumenyesha ese ubumenyi iri koranabuhanga rizagera kuri buri Munyarwanda gute. Ariko iyi event yo yari ubuntu, nta kintu twagendeyeho, ni ubuntu twarapostinze dushyira hanze, turadvertisinga, turahamagara inshuti communities, abantu bose baraza. So ni ubumenyi kuri buri Munyarwanda wese, ndetse n'aho waba uri umunyamahanga kuko even is Africa. So ni ubumenyi kuri buri muntu wese. Yes, murakoze.
Izakomeza kuba ubuntu kugeza umwaka utaha cyangwa hari izindi charges zizazamo nyuma?
Ni ukuvuga ngo nk'uko nabivuze, aba turi hejuru niho bazakomeza kuko muri Smart World Education dufite founder and CEO of the Smart World Education yitwa George Mort. Ndakeka azakomeza gutanga schedules n'uko ibintu bizakomeza kugenda, ariko nta gikanganyo kirimo. ubumenyi icya mbere ni uko ushaka ubumenyi, ubundi buryo nta kintu kigoranye kirimo kabisa, nta kintu kigoranye, kandi n'inyigisho ziri official, inyigisho zifite ishingiro, inyigisho zifite ingirakamaro ku buzima bwacu ndetse n'ahazaza.
Sakoze cyane.
Amazina yanjye ni Nkuba Junior.
Rumwe mu bitabiriye ino summit ya Smart World Education, ese iyi summit wamenye makuru yayo gute?
Iyi summit nayimenye kubera nari ndi muri Africa Blockchain Festival. Niho nahuriye n'abari bari kuyorganizinga, so nagiriye amahirwe yo kuba invited and then nyizamo gutya.
Hanyuma uyu munsi nicyo wari witeze muri iyi summit, nicyo kintu ukuyemo?
Kuri iyi summit, kuba ari summit yigisha about blockchain, AI, numvaga ndi gukuramo ubumenyi byimbitse kuba umuntu yakoresha AI n'ibiruseho kuri blockchain, kuko niryo terambere niho isigana. So nifuzaga kumenya amakuru menshi kuri ibyo.
Hanyuma hari ahantu wajya guhurira nabyo za ama blockchain, ama AI cyangwa ama Bitcoin, cyangwa nuko bavuze uti none nihisemo kugana reka njye kwiga?
I guess AI tuyikoresha cyane, tuyikoresha kenshi, ariko blockchain yo ntago nari nyiziho byinshi cyane, ariko nungutse byinshi kuri yo muri iyi summit najemo.
Ubu ritari gutangira akazi k'ama blockchain n'ama Bitcoin ugacuruza ugakora amafaranga, cyangwa aracyari urugendo?
Oya, aracyari urugendo, bigenda biza gake gake. So uko umuntu agenda amenya amakuru yandi, ni nako umenya uko ubikora bikakugirira n'akamaro.
Hari bamwe mu rubyiruko batari baha agaciro izino summit cyangwa se gufata ama training y'ama blockchain cyangwa se ama AI, ni izihe nama wagira?
Nababwira gukanguka rwose, kuko hari byinshi bigenda bihinduka, kandi nkuko nari nabivuze kare niho isigana. So byaba byiza buri wese abifashe nk'ibye, akamenya amakuru, ko ejo hazaza ushobora gusanga usigaye kandi mu by'ukuri ariwe usigana.
Witeguye gukomezanya n'izi training cyangwa urumva ufite ubumenyi buhagije?
Oya cyane, ni ugukomezanya nabo tukamenya andi makuru, tukamenya natwe uko twabyikorera.
Uri umwe mu baje muri iyi nama yaberaga hano Maison de Jeunes Kimisagara. Ese wari usanzwe ukoresha ama AI cyangwa ama Bitcoin mbere y'uko uza muri nama? Wamenye hehe gahunda y'iyi nama?
Murakoze. Mu buzima busanzwe nsanze nkoresha AI. And aho namenyeye iby'iyi nama, aba organizers bayo ni inshuti zanjye twahuriye muri summit yabereye muri convention center. Nyuma tuza kugirana umubano bituma bambwira iby'iyi nama, niyo mpamvu naje kuyizamo.
Usanzwe uyikoresha mu kahe kazi ka buri munsi?
Mu buzima busanzwe ndi umunyeshuri. AI idufasha mu masomo, and n'akazi nkora ku ruhande dukoresha AI of course. And nk'umuntu ushaka gutangira bino bintu bya blockchain, of course AI irafasha. Nibyo nabashije kungukira muri iyi summit twagiranye.
Wari watangiye kuyikora cyangwa no ko uteganya kuzabikora?
Narababajije, gusa barambwiye ngo biba byiza iyo utangiye kubikora ufite amakuru menshi. Ubu ngubu ntabwo natangira, but ndi guplaninga gutangira vuba. Yes.
Hanyuma expectations cyangwa se ibyo wari witeze uyu munsi mu nama wabyungukiyemo, ni iki kintu wari witeze, ni iki kintu cyuye?
Yeah, sure. Ikintu cya mbere nungukiyemo ni itandukaniro riri hagati ya, ubundi mbere byajyaga bincanga simenye itandukaniro hagati ya forex trading na blockchain. Icyo nicyo kintu cya mbere namenye itandukaniro ryabyo. Mo hano menya uko wabikoresha nuko wakoresha AI kugira ngo bigufashe mu buzima bwa buri munsi. Yes.
Aya training cyangwa se amahugurwa azakomeza online. Ese nawe uri mu bazakomeza cyangwa ubumenyi ko yanga burahagije? Urumva uri enough ku buryo yatangira gukora?
Niteguye gukomeza kubera ko nizera yuko ubumenyi dukuye hano ari nk'itangiro ryo gukomeza. Yeah, sure, nzakomeza.
Okay, and that's what we want to bring back, the man knowledge of the technology, how it was built for, not what we're using it for now. Because if we want to make trade with NFTs, with I would say assets, tokens, and something like that, we have better solutions. Solana, you do not have to use Bitcoin. That's only gambling with that. So, and then I came the first time in 2018 to Nigeria. Yeah? And in Nigeria, no one has heard about Bitcoin before. So we set up a meeting there, and thousands of people come in that week, just like here, or they stand in rows. And they want to know what Bitcoin is, because in that times, a lot of people haven't got access to money, they have all the struggles, yeah? And I explained it from the roots. And I was saying, if we can change a little bit there, and nowadays on the conference, the people come to me, hey, thank you, in Nugu North, we have become a tech hub because we listened to you times before. They still say thank you. So we understand we had changed the world a little bit better for the people who support us in our world with all the stuff we use. This is giving them back, you know, that people can become independent and get in their own way a little bit more comfortable. So that was leading in that I met the guy from CoinNews Extra from Nigeria, and he brought us to this conference here because he said the world has to hear what you have to say. It's totally different from what people talking on blockchain conferences. And so it started our journey to Rwanda. We fell in love with this country, and we say we will stay a little bit longer here with the people because it is perfect combination of a modern world and a perfect nature. So you have done it with the green program, something like that. This is something which is inspiring me to say, okay, when we come back, we can learn from that. And even the government is mind open for blockchain technology. They want to do that to track the minerals. Yeah, they want to build sustainability in that with blockchain. But as you see, they haven't got any idea about it. The people haven't got any idea about it. They have an idea and a plan because they heard about it. But for real, companies coming and telling them only to pay money. But then everyone needs a master plan. That's the experience from India. Nowadays, we talk to the Indian government. We have conference with the Indian government where I have speeches and talk to them, and they try to make it happen what we're telling. So this is the main point that we do right. So our mission and our vision is to combine the knowledge of the people in the basics. So for the next election, they know what they have to vote for. And on the other hand, that the government understands that the people are not stupid anymore, but also they can benefit from if we show them how to combine both sides with blockchain, knowledge, and what is the outcome, and transform it into a language which all the people can speak, and understand. So you get more trust in your government, the government get more trust in you, and that is a benefit from all and to grow in this country. In Europe and America, most of the people think they do, this is what it is. They know everything. It's like Trump. I know from the beginning. I'm the big guy. I know everything. It's not only Trump. Our chancellor is the same. Yeah, he comes from BlackRock. So what do you expect from someone from BlackRock in society? Nothing. It's the biggest stock company in the world, and he is only on economy, not on people's social. So you see it in every country in Europe. And that's what I tell you when I say they are too rich. They will rather control all the things down, so they do not lose their, I would say, their profession from that. Because it's an outcome from there. So as they control everything in there, so they control that no one is taking the benefit from them away. And on the other hand, money laundering. If we talk in Europe about money laundering and we look what happens in Africa or in India, I can only smile. That is a totally different world. And when they talk about $500 billion in the EU in money laundering, I see a trillion a year in India, in Africa, wherever the world. That's because the fiat system is broken. So, and we bring it back to the people. As you see, the people should know what's going on. They can't grab it. Most of the people say, this is the cash in my hand. What if the government uses CBDC? What is that? That is a coin. It's not a stable coin. It's not a digital coin. It's something you can control by smart contracts. That means that it's programmable money. Think about money, you can code. And then you can say, this guy has done wrong. He can only spend his CBDCs in an area of 4 kilometers for the supermarket and for the gas station. And wherever he goes with his money, no one will accept. So this is a heavy part of a control. And if you even have no friendly governments, then you are lost in the system. So also Bitcoin is something bringing the balance back, because now the people know if they do too much wrong with the CBDCs, people can change over into the Bitcoin system. And more people get attention, because as you see, governments use Bitcoins as derivatives all over the world and haven't got any idea that they create the next bubble. Because what happens? For example, Trump says we have a derivative 200,000 Bitcoins, and he expects in the next 3 years 300,000. So it's fine. But if we go to exchange that, and there's no fiat money covering all that money because the Bitcoin price is going bam, he creates a lot of inflation in his country. So he must change the economy in something that he gives Bitcoins to the people. They can exchange the Bitcoins, buy goods from them, and then he cover his derivatives. That's what we call macroeconomic. And that's what we also talk to governments here. And then we can say, okay, now the people can use Bitcoin safe as a collateral to their money. So this is all this what it is. But here, the people mind open to learn about it. There, they say, hey, Jörg, we know everything. It's okay, Jörg. It's okay, Jörg. Yeah, you have done a good job here in the past years. We know you. But we know everything better than you. So then I decide to go to the people where they have the necessaries. It's easier to go for, and changing the world from there, because if you grow with all of that, the world is looking at you. And we want that you got your inventions in your country and not outsource your inventions to other. What have Africa and India done all the time? They export everything in the other countries. They make a lot of money out of that. And India is saying, yeah, we have the sources. Yeah, we have that, No. Nowadays, we must train the people, even the uneducated, to acknowledge that they go for their government and say, we want to keep everything in here. And then the government says, okay, my people know about what we're talking. So then they're afraid, and that's why we're coming.
Okay. Thank you. And we are coming to you. How do you see women willingness and participation in AI, blockchain, and Bitcoin, especially in running it and participating in it.
Running it?
In running and participating,
Participating, okay.
participating
Yes.
like in blockchain jobs and AI, using AIs and Bitcoins. How do you see women's willingness and their participation?
I think it's very important to have women in this technology and also in education, for example, because women explain things different than men. Women are often afraid to, educate or to go to book trainings with men because they are afraid to ask questions or they might not have the background, So I think it's very, very important. And when we were in the States, we met a lot of women in blockchain and crypto. So this is very in common now. And for example, in Nigeria, we worked together with a young man. He founded the company, or the foundation, I think it is even, Teen Girls in Blockchain. And we try to support him because this is something that Africa needs to get, especially in Africa, the girls into those jobs, make their interest up in, educating in that direction and maybe leave traditional paths they used to have. Yeah, this is very important.
Today there were a lot of ladies or girls or women here. Which message can you send to all ladies or women from Rwanda to come and study those AI, blockchains, and Bitcoins, even cryptocurrencies? Somehow they are scared, they have not started to learn about this. Which is your message to those Rwandan ladies?
Good question. Well, I think, the story why we are here, Jörg said about, told you, is because the Africa Blockchain Festival was here taking place in Rwanda, which was a very big impact. And they say it's not a conference, it's a movement. So when I was on the plane coming here, I think I did not understand why they are talking about the movement. You need to be here, you need to meet the people, talk to the people, to go through Kigali and really see and feel why it is a movement. And this is really special, and I think there are so many young people, not only the young people, but especially the young people, that should really jump on the train, because this is the future. This is technology, digitalization, AI, blockchain. This is the future. Bitcoin is there for freedom, for everybody. This is the mission of Bitcoin. And I think Africa has the need to understand, yes, more than in our country, for example. And I think they are ready to really get educated in that, and they have the interest to learn about it. And this is fantastic because, what happened here today, we made in 6 days. This would have never been able in Germany. So I'm so overwhelmed about the people here and what they are able to accomplish in such a short time. Many people you can really bring in one room because they want to know, and they want to know about, all these new technologies. It's amazing.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.